Have you ever found yourself freaking out when a friend doesn't reply right away? Or maybe you sometimes worry you're just too much for people. Too needy, too intense, maybe even too sensitive? If you're nodding along, trust me, you're not alone. This could be anxious attachment showing up in your friendships. Anxious attachment is a pattern we learn early on, usually because our emotional needs weren't consistently met as kids. And while that's totally not your fault, it can sneak into our adult lives, especially in our closest friendships. Let's paint a picture. You fire off a text to your best friend, and hours go by with no reply. Instead of thinking, they must be busy, your brain runs wild. Did I mess up? Are they upset? Are they secretly mad at me? That fear of being left out or forgotten can feel all-consuming, right? And here's where it gets tricky. When that fear takes over, you might start over-apologizing, clinging a little tighter, or constantly checking in. Sometimes you even say yes when you mean no, just to keep the peace or feel safe in the friendship. But over time, that can wear you down, leaving you burnt out, resentful, or stuck in one-sided relationships. Sound familiar? Here's the good news. You can shift these patterns. It starts with awareness. First, notice those anxious thoughts without judging yourself. You're not crazy. You're reacting to old wounds. Second, hit pause before you react. Give yourself a moment to breathe and check in with your body. And finally, communicate. You might say, "Hey, I noticed I felt anxious when I didn't hear from you. I know you're probably busy, but I wanted to check in." That's not needy. That's honest. And it actually builds trust. Your friendships shouldn't feel like a constant test you're scared to fail. If you have an anxious attachment style, you're not broken. You just learned to survive in relationships that felt uncertain. Now, you get to rewrite that story, one friendship at a time. Healing really does start with awareness. Thanks for watching.